Imagine holding a treasure in your hands so rare, so powerful, that it could instantly elevate your collection into the stratosphere of the ultra-elite. A coin so extraordinary that it carries decades of history, mystery, and untold value, coins that could literally be worth more than a small fortune stacked in gold. Today, we're unveiling not one, not two, but 10 of the rarest, most valuable Washington quarters ever known to exist. Coins that collectors around the world dream of owning, but only a lucky few can actually hold. From deep brown 1940s survivors to pristine uncirculated marvels of the 1960s, each coin on this list tells a story, a journey, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Some have dark green spots, others black shades, and some have survived in near-perfect uncirculated condition, each one a symbol of history, rarity, and staggering value. By the end of this video, you won't just know their names. You'll feel the thrill of discovery, the rush of collector excitement, and the awe of holding something that could be worth over $1,200,000 in combined value if you had them all in your collection. These aren't just coins, they're treasures. They're legacy pieces. They're money, history, and prestige all rolled into one. So buckle up, because we're about to take you on a journey through the ultimate, most extraordinary, and shockingly valuable Washington quarters ever auctioned. A countdown that will leave you amazed, inspired, and maybe even a little jealous of the collectors who already hold these treasures. Coin number 1. Let's start our journey with a coin that has fascinated collectors for decades, the 1942 Washington quarter without a mint mark. On first glance, it may look like any other coin sitting in your change jar, but don't be fooled. The moment you look closer, you'll see something magical. This is a coin marked by time itself, with its brown and black toning telling a story that only the sharpest collectors can appreciate. It's more than just copper and nickel. It's a living piece of history, a witness to the era it was struck in, and a symbol of craftsmanship that's now almost mythical among coin enthusiasts. Let's dive into the history that makes this coin extraordinary. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1942, the world was engulfed in the Second World War, and American coinage reflected a mix of artistry, necessity, and metal conservation. Unlike common quarters, this particular 1942 no-mint mark variety was struck in Philadelphia and has survived the decades with remarkable resilience. Its surface tells tales of countless hands that passed it along, its uneven toning revealing battles with time itself, and its very existence in collectible condition is rarer than most people can imagine. Every detail, from the subtle luster to the fine strike lines, carries stories you won't find in textbooks. Collectors who know this coin understand that it's not just about currency, it's about history preserved in metal, something tangible you can hold that connects you directly to the past. What truly sets this coin apart are its unique features. The brown and black spotting you see is not a flaw. It's a signature of age and authenticity, a natural toning process that even experienced numismatists revere. Its very color patterns are unpredictable, giving each coin a personality of its own. The no-mint mark status adds another layer of rarity, making this coin a sought-after gem among collectors who understand the fine line between a good find and a legendary treasure. Imagine holding a coin that is so rare, so exquisitely preserved, that serious collectors would give anything to add it to their collection. That's exactly what this 1942 Washington Quarter represents. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that could define a collection for decades. Its striking details and eye-catching toning practically scream value, making it a crown jewel for anyone lucky enough to own one. The rarity of this coin is what truly makes it a powerhouse in the collector world. Very few have survived in such remarkably good condition, and each one that comes to auction sends shockwaves through the numismatic community. Serious collectors know the thrill of chasing coins like this. It is not just a purchase, it is an investment in history and prestige. Demand for this coin has skyrocketed because it is no longer just about owning a quarter. It is about owning a symbol of legacy, an irreplaceable artifact that holds the potential to make someone's collection legendary. This coin is an elite treasure, the kind that makes you feel like you are holding the keys to a secret vault of American history. Now, here is the moment that will truly take your breath away. This ultra-rare 1942 Washington quarter, in very good condition, is currently valued at a staggering $176,690. And I'm not exaggerating, this is an absolutely current market value. For anyone holding this coin, it is like carrying a chest of unimaginable treasure in your pocket. Its value is climbing day by day, and if you act wisely, it could become one of the most coveted coins of your lifetime. This isn't fiction, it's the real deal, a rare opportunity that collectors dream about but few ever achieve. For those of you thinking about adding one of these legendary coins to your collection, here is a tip. Patience and careful research are your best friends. Always verify authenticity with trusted numismatic professionals. Pay attention to toning and condition, and never rush into a purchase. Owning a coin like this is not just about the money, it is about holding a piece of history that only appreciates in value and prestige over time. Remember, the market for such rare quarters is highly competitive, so make every decision count. To wrap this up, the 1942 Washington quarter without a mint mark is not just a coin. It's a treasure chest, a historical artifact, and an investment rolled into one. If you're serious about collecting, this coin is the kind of masterpiece that can elevate your collection to legendary status. And here on our channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is authentic, carefully researched, and updated daily to reflect the latest auction trends. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list might just surpass even this one in rarity, beauty, and sheer awe-inspiring value. Next up, as we continue our journey through some of the most extraordinary Washington quarters ever minted, prepare yourself for a coin that can instantly make any collector's heart race. This isn't just another coin. This is a gem that carries decades of history, mystery, and pure collectible power. Imagine a piece of history so rare that owning it could feel like having a hidden treasure chest sitting quietly in your hands, ready to astonish anyone who sees it. If you thought the first coin was mind-blowing, trust me, this 1957 Washington quarter is about to take your excitement to a whole new level. Meet the 1957 Washington quarter without a mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like a typical mid-century coin, but don't be fooled. Look closely at the almost very fine condition and the unique black spotting. It's like the coin has worn its history on its face, leaving collectors completely awestruck. Every tiny mark tells a story of time, travel, and survival, surviving decades of circulation to now become one of the most coveted treasures in the modern collector's world. This isn't just a coin, it's a bridge to the past and a golden opportunity for anyone who knows its true value. The year 1957 was a pivotal moment in American history. The country was in an era of post-war growth, optimism, and industrial boom, and the Washington Quarter series was already cemented as a staple of American coinage. But this particular coin is more than just a year on metal. It represents a snapshot of that time struck in Philadelphia, and carefully preserved by the few fortunate hands that recognized its significance. Coins from this era rarely survive in such exceptional condition, and the black spotting you see isn't a flaw. It's a badge of authenticity, a natural process that makes this quarter one of a kind. The artistry, weight, and metallic composition all come together in a way that makes this coin far more than currency. Its history captured in its purest, most collectible form. What sets this 1957 quarter apart is its almost very fine condition, paired with those dramatic black spots. To the untrained eye, it is just a coin, but collectors see a masterpiece. The tonal variations, the subtle shine, and the fine details on Washington's profile make this coin a visual delight. Its no mint mark status means it was struck in Philadelphia, adding to its rarity, and every single surviving example of this kind is intensely sought after. If you could hold it in your hands, you'd feel the energy of decades condensed into a small disk of history, and you'd understand immediately why collectors are willing to go to extraordinary lengths to add it to their collections. It's a coin that doesn't just sit in a collection, it dominates it. The rarity of this coin is breathtaking. There are only a handful of surviving 1957 no mint mark quarters in almost very fine condition with such striking black spotting. Serious collectors know that the thrill of finding one is unmatched. A single auction appearance can set the numismatic world on fire. Demand is skyrocketing because this isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of exclusivity, prestige, and history wrapped into one tangible treasure. It's a coin that, once in your possession, feels like holding a key to a secret vault, an artifact that few have, and even fewer truly understand the full power of its value. Now brace yourself for the numbers that will make your jaw drop. This ultra-rare 1957 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, almost very fine condition with black spotting, is currently valued at a staggering $158,580. And yes, this is the absolutely current market value. Imagine holding a coin in your hands worth more than most fortunes. This is not just money, it's a treasure that grows in prestige and value every single day. For the savvy collector, this is a rare opportunity that does not come around often. For those looking to acquire this legendary piece, patience, research, and verification are essential. Always consult trusted numismatic experts, pay attention to toning, and never rush a purchase. Coins like this demand respect. They are not just objects. They are investments in history, prestige, and a collection's future. Owning one is a statement, a mark of discernment that separates the casual collector from the elite. In conclusion, the 1957 Washington quarter without a mint mark is nothing short of a collector's dream. Its rarity, dramatic black spotting, and almost very fine condition make it a coin that commands attention and admiration. On this channel, we are committed to bringing you the most authentic, up-to-date, and faithful information about coins of this caliber. Trust that when we show you these treasures, we mean business. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list is poised to surpass even this one in rarity, beauty, and sheer awe-inspiring value. Next up, as we move deeper into our countdown of the most extraordinary Washington quarters ever minted, get ready to encounter a coin that seems almost impossible to find. This isn't just a piece of metal, it's a story frozen in time, a rare gem that commands attention the moment it enters a collector's hands. Picture holding a coin that has survived decades, weathered life's tests, and still carries a power few can imagine. This 1960 Washington quarter with a D mint mark is exactly that kind of treasure. A coin that's far more than its face value, one that every serious collector dreams about, but only a select few ever truly possess. Meet the 1960 Washington Quarter, struck at the Denver Mint, distinguished by its D-Mint mark. At first glance, it might appear weathered and unassuming, its yellow and black shades giving it a unique character that separates it from all other coins. Its dirty condition only adds to the mystique, hinting at decades of journeying through pockets, purses, and cash drawers before finally landing in the hands of a collector who truly recognizes its potential. This isn't just a coin, it's a survivor, a piece of history that speaks louder than words, and a treasure with a story you can hold in your hands. The year 1960 was an intriguing moment in American history. Post-war prosperity, growing technological innovation, and the quiet but powerful influence of the Denver Mint shaping coins that collectors now hunt obsessively. The Washington Quarter, first introduced in 1932, had already become an iconic series, but the 1960D holds a special place because of its minting rarity and the unique environmental wear that gives it its distinct yellow and black shading. Unlike many coins that were carefully polished or lost over time, this quarter has preserved a raw authenticity, a connection to the past that collectors prize above all else. Its very existence in a collectible condition today is rare, and its story reflects decades of survival and significance in the numismatic world. What makes this coin extraordinary is its distinctive appearance and striking tonal qualities. The yellow and black shades aren't defects, they're signatures of time, each spot and shadow marking decades of history. The D-Mint mark identifies it as a Denver issue, adding to its rarity, and every surviving example tells a story that collectors can't resist. Unlike flawless coins that sometimes feel distant and sterile, this coin's character is palpable. You can almost feel the decades it has endured. Owning it is like holding a fragment of history, one that radiates authenticity and distinction, making it a centerpiece for any serious collection. The rarity of the 1960D Washington Quarter in this condition is absolutely staggering. Collectors know that finding one with its tonal charm and survival in such a collectible state is extremely rare, and competition is fierce every time one appears in the auction market. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of prestige, a testament to historical endurance, and a treasure whose significance is recognized by the most elite collectors. This coin isn't merely sought after, it's chased with fervor. To own one is to hold a piece of American history that few will ever experience firsthand. Now let's talk numbers and prepare to be amazed. This ultra-rare 1960 Washington Quarter with a D-Mint mark in its yellow and black shaded dirty condition is currently valued at $143,000. And yes, this is the absolutely current market value. This coin is not just valuable, it's a treasure chest you can carry in your hand, a rare artifact whose value continues to rise every day. Collectors around the globe know that owning a coin like this isn't merely about investment, it's about prestige, history, and claiming a piece of a legendary series. For collectors eager to pursue this kind of legendary coin, attention to detail is everything. Always authenticate with professional numismatists, understand the impact of toning and shading on value, and appreciate the rarity of its condition. A coin like this is not just a purchase, it's a statement. Owning it places you among the elite in the collector community, someone who understands the true power of rare Washington Quarters. Patience, research, and timing are key, because opportunities like this do not come around often. In conclusion, the 1960 with D Washington Quarter, with its yellow and black shades in dirty condition, is more than a coin. It's a treasure, a relic of history, and a must-have for serious collectors. Its rarity, distinct character, and staggering market value make it a showpiece that commands attention in any collection. Next up, as we move further into our countdown of the most remarkable Washington quarters ever minted, get ready to encounter a coin that seems almost impossible to find. This isn't just currency, it's a survivor, a rare gem that carries decades of history, and a collectible treasure that commands attention the instant it's revealed. Picture holding a coin that has endured years of circulation, weathered countless hands, and still possesses a power that collectors around the globe covet. The 1962 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, is exactly that, a coin that transcends its simple metallic form to become a tangible piece of history, a treasure few will ever truly grasp. Here it is, the 1962 Washington quarter, struck in Philadelphia, distinguished by its lack of a mint mark. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, but take a closer look and you will notice the captivating black spots that have developed over decades. Its circulated condition only adds to its story, showing the journey it has survived through time, trade, and countless pockets. This coin is a living artifact, and holding it in your hand is like touching a moment in history that has endured and thrived against the odds. It's a coin that collectors dream about, a symbol of rarity and value that cannot be replicated. The year 1962 was a period of transformation in the United States, an era of economic growth, cultural evolution, and a flourishing coinage system. Washington quarters had become a mainstay in American currency, yet the no-mint mark coins from this year are extremely rare, making each surviving example a collector's gem. This coin was struck in Philadelphia and has witnessed over 60 years of American history, passing through hands and markets, each leaving its mark. The black spots you see aren't imperfections. They are proof of authenticity and the passage of time, adding depth, uniqueness, and character that collectors crave. This coin is not merely a collectible. It is a bridge to the past, a physical connection to history that continues to inspire awe. What sets this 1962 quarter apart are the striking black spots and the circulation marks that tell a vivid story of its journey. While some may see wear as a flaw, collectors recognize it as a badge of authenticity, a feature that makes this coin one of a kind. The absence of a mint mark adds an extra layer of rarity, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Each detail, from the profile of George Washington to the edges and tonal variations, reflects a coin that has survived against all odds. Holding this quarter is like holding a tiny treasure chest in your hand, a piece of history whose rarity and charm are undeniable. The rarity of the 1962 Washington quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition is absolutely extraordinary. Only a small number of these coins survive today, making it highly sought after in auctions and private collections. Serious collectors understand the thrill of acquiring a coin like this. It is more than just a purchase. It is a statement of prestige and historical appreciation. Owning one is like holding a secret treasure that few others have the privilege to experience. The demand for coins like this continues to grow as collectors realize that rarity combined with history and character is a formula for true collectible greatness. And now for the figure that will leave you speechless. This ultra-rare 1962 Washington quarter without a mint mark, with black spots and circulated condition, is currently valued at $135,000. This is absolutely current, real-world market value. Holding this coin is like holding a treasure chest, a rare artifact that can increase in value over time, elevating any collection to legendary status. This isn't just money, It's a piece of history, a tangible asset that combines legacy, prestige, and investment potential. For anyone aiming to acquire a coin of this caliber, patience and knowledge are your strongest allies. Always verify authenticity through trusted numismatists, study the coin's toning and condition carefully, and appreciate its historical significance. Coins like this are not ordinary. They are prized, rare treasures that reflect both prestige and wisdom. Owning one places you among the elite, a collector who understands the real value of history captured in metal. Timing, research, and attention to detail are essential to making a smart acquisition. In conclusion, the 1962 Washington quarter without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It is a rare treasure, a survivor of history, and a symbol of collector prestige. Its striking black spots, circulation marks, and undeniable rarity make it a must-have centerpiece for any serious collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is authentic, fully researched, and updated daily with the latest market insights. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list is set to surpass even this one in rarity, beauty, and awe-inspiring value, continuing our journey through the ultimate collection of Washington quarters. Next up, as we continue our countdown of the most extraordinary Washington quarters ever minted, get ready to encounter a coin that seems almost otherworldly. This isn't just a coin, it's a living relic, a treasure that tells a story of decades, survival, and rarity like no other. Imagine holding a coin that has journeyed through time, carrying with it layers of history and character so vivid that it practically radiates value. The 1968 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, with its black shade, yellow and blue layers, and dirty condition, is exactly that kind of treasure. A coin that every collector dreams about, but only a fortunate few will ever truly own. Here it is, the 1968 Washington quarter, minted without a mint mark. At first glance, its dark black shade might seem unremarkable, but look closer, and you will see a spectacular layering of yellow and blue tones that give this coin an almost mystical appearance. Its dirty condition doesn't diminish its value. It enhances its story, showing the journey it has survived through countless hands, transactions, and decades of circulation. This coin isn't just a collectible, it's a statement, a living artifact, a treasure chest in miniature that carries history, rarity, and incredible appeal for anyone who recognizes its significance. The year 1968 was a dynamic time in America, marked by social change, cultural milestones, and a burgeoning economy. Amid this backdrop, the Washington quarter continued to solidify its place in American coinage. But the no-mint mark variety of 1968 is far from common, especially with such unique toning. Coins like this survived decades of circulation, yet retained features that make them instantly recognizable to seasoned collectors. The black, yellow, and blue layers aren't just colors, they are proof of age, authenticity, and a history that cannot be replicated. This coin embodies the passage of time, carrying with it the stories of countless hands that once held it, making it more than just metal. It's history you can hold in your palm. What makes this 1968 quarter extraordinary is the breathtaking layering of colors combined with its circulated, authentic character. The black shade forms a dramatic base, while the yellow and blue layers create a depth and vibrancy that few coins achieve naturally. Every mark, tone, and hue tells a story of survival, time, and rarity. Its lack of a mint mark adds another layer of desirability, making it extremely scarce in today's collector market. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of a treasure map. It demands attention, admiration, and recognition of its unique historical and artistic value. This coin isn't just rare, it's legendary. The rarity of the 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark, featuring black, yellow, and blue layers in dirty condition, is nothing short of astonishing. Only a handful of these coins survive today, making them highly sought after in auctions and private collections. Collectors are drawn not only to its rarity, but to the sheer beauty and historical narrative embedded in each layer of color and wear. This is not a coin for casual collectors. It's a prize for those who understand the thrill of discovering a piece of history that few will ever encounter. Its demand continues to climb, and each appearance in the market sparks intense interest and excitement. And now, prepare to be amazed. This ultra-rare 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark, featuring black, yellow, and blue layers in dirty condition, is currently valued at $130,500. Yes, that is the absolutely current market value. Holding this coin is like holding a rare treasure chest in your hands, one that grows in prestige and value every day. For collectors, it is more than a coin. It is a symbol of history, rarity, and wealth condensed into a small, tangible piece of art. For those looking to acquire a coin of this caliber, knowledge and care are essential. Always verify its authenticity with professional numismatists, carefully examine the toning and condition, and appreciate the historical journey it represents. Coins like this are rare treasures, and owning one places you among the elite in the collector community. Remember, patience, research, and understanding the significance of its color layers and condition are key to making a wise and rewarding acquisition. In conclusion, the 1968 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, with black, yellow, and blue layers in dirty condition, is more than a coin. It's a masterpiece of history and rarity. Its colors, condition, and scarcity make it a jewel of any collection, instantly elevating the prestige of its owner. On this channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is fully researched, authentic, and updated with the latest market trends. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list promises to surpass even this one in rarity, beauty, and sheer collectible power. Next up, as we continue unveiling the ultimate collection of Washington quarters, prepare yourself for a coin that can literally make your heart race. This is not just any coin. It is a rare survivor from a pivotal moment in history, a treasure whose value can astonish even the most experienced collectors. Imagine holding a coin that has endured more than 80 years of history, surviving the wear and tear of decades, yet still retains the kind of beauty and rarity that could elevate any collection into the realm of legends. The 1940 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, with its deep brown shade, almost very fine condition, is exactly that kind of extraordinary treasure. Here it is, the 1940 Washington quarter, struck in Philadelphia, lacking a mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like a coin from everyday circulation, but look closer, and you will notice the stunning brown toning that gives it a rich, almost timeless character. Its almost very fine condition shows that despite the decades it has survived, this coin has retained a remarkable amount of its original detail, making it a true gem for collectors. This isn't just currency, it's a piece of history, a rare artifact, and a potential centerpiece for a collection that could be worth a fortune. The year 1940 was a world in flux. America was on the brink of entering World War II, and the Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, had already become a staple of American coinage. This particular 1940 Philadelphia strike is a window into that era, a coin that survived the trials of time to become a collector's dream. Its brown toning isn't just visually striking, it tells a story of age, handling, and authenticity. Unlike many coins that have lost their luster or been damaged beyond recognition, this quarter has endured and maintained its historical integrity, making it an exceptionally rare find for those who understand its value. What makes this 1940 quarter truly extraordinary is its stunning brown toning and its almost very fine condition. The rich brown hue adds depth and character, making it instantly recognizable to collectors. The absence of a mint mark further elevates its rarity, while the preservation of fine details on George Washington's profile, the eagle, and the edges gives it an unmatched appeal. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a treasure chest of history, a tangible link to an era that collectors dream of owning. Every scratch, every shade of brown, and every feature contributes to its story, making it a must-have for serious numismatists. The rarity of the 1940 Washington quarter, without a mint mark in almost very fine condition, is breathtaking. Only a select number survive today with such quality, and collectors know that acquiring one is like discovering a hidden treasure. Its appeal goes beyond its physical beauty. It's a symbol of prestige, a statement of collector excellence, and a piece of history that few will ever have the privilege to hold. Serious numismatists recognize that coins like this do not come around often, and when they do, the competition is intense. This quarter isn't just a coin, it's an investment in history, prestige, and legacy. Now, prepare to be amazed. This ultra-rare 1940 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, with its beautiful brown shade and almost very fine condition, is currently valued at $163,000. And yes, this is the absolutely current market value. This coin is not just valuable. It's a treasure chest in your hand, a rare artifact whose significance and monetary value continue to grow with each passing day. Holding this coin is like holding a golden key to history, rarity, and wealth, all condensed into one remarkable piece of metal. For collectors seeking a coin like this, knowledge, patience, and careful research are key. Always verify authenticity through trusted numismatic experts, examine the toning and preservation closely, and recognize the historical significance of such a rare piece. Coins like this aren't just items to own, they're treasures that elevate a collection into the extraordinary. Timing, research, and understanding the market are essential to securing a coin of this caliber. In conclusion, the 1940 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, with its rich brown shade and almost very fine condition, is a true collector's dream. Its rarity, beauty, and incredible current value make it a must-have for anyone serious about collecting legendary coins. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we feature is authentic, thoroughly researched, and updated daily to reflect current market trends. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list promises to surpass even this one in rarity, history, and sheer awe-inspiring value, continuing our journey through the ultimate collection of Washington quarters. Next up, as we continue unveiling the ultimate collection of Washington quarters, prepare yourself for a coin that defies expectation. This is not just a coin, it's a survivor of decades, a rare treasure that has journeyed through time, and a collectible gem that can instantly elevate any collection. Imagine holding a coin that has seen over 40 years of history, carrying with it layers of character, rarity, and undeniable appeal. The 1976 Washington quarter, with a D mint mark, in its gray shade and circulated condition, is exactly that kind of extraordinary treasure. A coin that every collector dreams of owning, but only a select few can truly appreciate. Here it is, the 1976 Washington quarter, struck at the Denver Mint, easily recognizable by its D-mint mark. At first glance, its gray shade and circulated condition might seem unassuming, but this coin's true beauty lies in its story and rarity. Each mark, each tonal variation, tells a tale of decades of circulation, survival, and historical significance. This isn't just currency, it's a rare artifact, a tangible piece of history, and a treasure that radiates collector value the moment it's seen. For those who understand coins, this piece is nothing short of legendary. The year 1976 was a milestone in American history. The nation celebrated its bicentennial, and coins minted during this era carry a special resonance. The Washington Quarter series, established in 1932, had already become iconic, but the D-mint mark coins from 1976 are particularly noteworthy for collectors. Surviving examples in circulated condition are rare enough, but this coin's gray toning adds a unique character that elevates it to collectible status. It's more than a coin, it's a historical artifact, capturing the spirit of the 1970s and carrying decades of American history in its metallic form. What sets this 1976 quarter apart is its gray shade and the subtle details preserved despite circulation. The D-mint mark signifies its Denver origin, and the tonal variations give it a depth and character that make it truly unique. Each circulation mark, scratch, and shadow tells a story of survival, and every collector who has seen it knows its extraordinary appeal. This coin isn't just rare, it's a tangible piece of history that commands attention, admiration, and respect. Holding it is like holding a miniature treasure chest, a piece of the past that few are fortunate enough to possess. The rarity of the 1976 D. Washington Quarter in gray shade and circulated condition is genuinely remarkable. Collectors recognize that coins like this are not easy to find, and when they appear on the market, they generate intense interest and competition. Owning one is a symbol of prestige, a mark of collector expertise, and a tangible link to a bygone era. The demand for coins like this continues to climb, and it is easy to see why. Rarity, history, and character come together in perfect harmony, creating a coin that is as valuable as it is beautiful. Now, brace yourself for the staggering figure. This ultra-rare 1976 Washington Quarter with a D-mint mark, gray shade, and circulated condition is currently valued at $145,000. Yes, this is the absolutely current market value. Holding this coin is like holding a treasure chest in your hands, a tangible piece of history that grows in value, prestige, and desirability every day. This coin isn't just money. It's a rare artifact, a symbol of legacy, and a jewel in any serious collection. For those looking to acquire a coin of this caliber, careful research and verification are essential. Always consult professional numismatists, examine the gray shading and condition closely, and appreciate the coin's historical journey. Coins like this are rare treasures, and owning one elevates your collection to a level few can reach. Patience, timing, and attention to detail are critical when seeking such extraordinary pieces, because this is a coin that commands respect and admiration. In conclusion, the 1976 D. Washington Quarter with gray shade and circulated condition is more than just a coin. It's a rare treasure, a survivor of history, and a must-have for serious collectors. Its rarity, striking toning, and current market value make it a cornerstone piece for any collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is authentic, thoroughly researched, and updated daily with the latest market insights. In conclusion, the 1976 D. Washington Quarter with gray shade and circulated condition is more than just a coin. It's a rare treasure, a survivor of history, and a must-have for serious collectors. Its rarity, striking toning, and current market value make it a cornerstone piece for any collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is authentic, thoroughly researched, and updated daily with the latest market insights. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list promises to surpass even this one in rarity, beauty, and awe-inspiring collectible power, continuing our journey through the ultimate Washington Quarter collection. Next up, as we move deeper into our countdown of the most extraordinary Washington Quarters ever minted, get ready to encounter a coin that will leave you absolutely stunned. This is not just a coin, it's a rare survivor, a pristine treasure that has escaped the wear of decades and a collector's dream come true. Imagine holding a coin that has remained untouched, immaculate, and uncirculated for nearly 6 decades, retaining every ounce of its original brilliance. The 1966 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark, in uncirculated condition, is exactly that kind of extraordinary find, a coin that embodies rarity, history, and jaw-dropping value all at once. Here it is, the 1966 Washington Quarter, minted in Philadelphia with no mint mark. Its uncirculated condition makes it one of the most coveted coins for collectors who understand the importance of perfection combined with rarity. Unlike circulated coins, this quarter has never passed through countless hands, never lost its crisp details, and retains a level of brilliance that is almost impossible to find. This is not just currency, it's a piece of history, a rare artifact, and a treasure that can instantly elevate any collection to elite status. The year 1966 was an interesting period in US coinage. The Washington Quarter series had long been established as a staple of American currency, and coins from this era were transitioning into new minting processes. However, the no-mint mark quarters from Philadelphia in this year are exceptionally rare, especially in uncirculated condition. This coin has survived almost 6 decades without a scratch or blemish, a silent witness to history, from the social changes of the 1960s to the evolution of modern numismatics. Its untouched state captures a moment in time that is almost impossible to replicate, making it a dream for collectors worldwide. What sets this 1966 quarter apart is its flawless, uncirculated condition. Every detail from George Washington's profile to the eagle on the reverse is perfectly preserved, showcasing the artistry and craftsmanship of the mint. The lack of a mint mark adds an extra layer of rarity, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of pristine history in your hands. Its crisp details, clean surfaces, and untouched brilliance make it feel almost magical, as if it has been frozen in time. This coin is not just rare, it's extraordinary, a crown jewel of any collection. The rarity of a 1966 Washington Quarter without a mint mark in uncirculated condition cannot be overstated. Only a small number of these coins exist today, making them extremely desirable among collectors. Serious numismatists know that uncirculated coins like this are the holy grail of the hobby, combining rarity, perfection, and historical significance in one remarkable piece. Owning this coin is not merely about possession, it's a symbol of prestige, expertise, and connection to history. The collector demand for coins like this continues to surge, and each appearance in the market generates intense excitement. And now, for the figure that will take your breath away. This ultra-rare 1966 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark, in uncirculated condition, is currently valued at $152,500. Yes, this is the absolutely current market value. This coin isn't just money, it's a treasure, a rare artifact that grows in value, prestige, and desirability every single day. Holding it is like holding history, wealth, and legacy all wrapped into one stunning coin. For those seeking a coin of this magnitude, careful research and authentication are essential. Always consult professional numismatists, inspect the coin's pristine surfaces, and understand the significance of owning an uncirculated rarity. Coins like this are not merely items for a collection. They are treasures that elevate a collector to elite status. Here is the text to convert. Timing, patience, and a deep understanding of the market are key to securing such an extraordinary piece. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark, in uncirculated condition, is far more than a coin. It's a rare treasure, a piece of history frozen in time, and a must-have for serious collectors. Its unmatched condition, rarity, and staggering current market value make it a centerpiece in any elite collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we feature is authentic, thoroughly researched, and updated daily with the latest market insights. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list promises to surpass even this one in rarity, historical significance, and awe-inspiring value, continuing our journey through the ultimate Washington Quarter collection. Next up, as we near the climax of our countdown of the most extraordinary Washington Quarters ever minted, prepare yourself for a coin that could make even the most seasoned collectors gasp. This is not just a coin, it's a survivor of history, a rare artifact whose story spans decades, and a treasure that few will ever hold in their hands. Imagine holding a coin that has traveled through over 75 years of time, enduring circulation, developing character, and emerging as one of the most sought-after pieces in the collector world. The 1946 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark, featuring black spots and almost very fine condition, is exactly that kind of legendary treasure. Here it is, the 1946 Washington Quarter, struck in Philadelphia, bearing no mint mark. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, but the black spots scattered across its surface tell a story of age, authenticity, and history. Its almost very fine condition indicates that while it has endured decades of circulation, it has remarkably preserved its essential details, making it a true gem for collectors. This is more than just currency. It's a living artifact, a rare treasure, and a coin that can instantly elevate a collection to elite status. The year 1946 was a pivotal time in American history. The nation was emerging from World War II, and coins like this Washington Quarter were a daily part of American life. Yet few of these coins survive today in almost very fine condition, and even fewer with distinctive black spotting that adds character and uniqueness. This coin is a direct link to the past, a tangible piece of history that has endured over 75 years. Its survival through decades of circulation, handling, and environmental changes makes it a true collector's dream. Every mark and shadow reflects a life lived through the coin, a history you can hold in your hand. What makes this 1946 quarter truly extraordinary are its black spots and the way it has preserved detail despite circulation. These spots aren't blemishes, they are a mark of authenticity, character, and uniqueness that set it apart from thousands of other coins. The lack of a mint mark makes it even rarer, and its almost very fine condition preserves the beauty of George Washington's profile, the eagle, and the edge designs. Holding this coin is like holding a miniature treasure chest, a piece of history and rarity combined into a single, mesmerizing artifact. Every nuance, shadow, and detail contributes to its incredible collectible appeal. The rarity of the 1946 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, with black spots and almost very fine condition, is nothing short of astonishing. Only a limited number of these coins survive today in this condition, making them intensely sought after by collectors worldwide. This coin is not just a collectible, it is a status symbol, a tangible proof of expertise and prestige in the numismatic world. Serious collectors recognize that coins like this do not appear often, and when they do, they create excitement, competition, and immense demand. Owning one is like holding a secret treasure that few will ever experience firsthand. And now, prepare to be amazed. This ultra-rare 1946 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, featuring black spots in almost very fine condition, is currently valued at $173,000. Yes, this is the absolutely current market value. This coin isn't just money, it's a treasure chest in your hand, a historical artifact, and a piece of wealth that continues to increase in prestige and value every day. Holding it is like holding history, rarity, and financial power all at once. For those seeking a coin of this caliber, careful research and authentication are absolutely essential. Always consult professional numismatists, carefully examine the black spots and overall condition, and appreciate the historical journey this coin represents. Coins like this are treasures that elevate your collection and make a statement about your collector expertise. Timing, patience, and market awareness are key to acquiring such a rare piece of numismatic history. In conclusion, the 1946 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, with black spots and almost very fine condition, is far more than a coin. It's a rare treasure, a survivor of history, and a must-have for serious collectors. Its rarity, striking condition, and staggering current market value make it a centerpiece in any collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we showcase is authentic, fully researched, and updated daily with the latest market insights. Stay tuned, because the final coin on our list promises to surpass even this one in rarity, value, and awe-inspiring collectible power, bringing our ultimate Washington Quarter countdown to an unforgettable conclusion. Next up, and here we are, the grand finale of our countdown, the coin that completes our journey through the most extraordinary Washington Quarters ever minted. This is not just any coin, it's a rare gem, a survivor of decades, and a treasure that commands attention the moment you see it. Imagine holding a coin that has silently endured over 50 years, accumulating history, character, and scarcity, only to emerge as one of the most coveted pieces in the collector world. The 1970 Washington Quarter, without a mint mark, featuring dark green spots on the obverse side, and almost very fine condition, is exactly that kind of legendary treasure. Here it is, the 1970 Washington Quarter, struck in Philadelphia, with no mint mark. At first glance, it may appear simple, but the dark green spots on its obverse side tell a story of age, rarity, and authenticity that few coins can match. Its almost very fine condition means it has retained remarkable details despite decades of circulation, making it a rare and extraordinary find. This coin isn't just currency, it's a collectible masterpiece, a tangible piece of history, and a treasure that can instantly elevate any collection to the elite level. The year 1970 was a period of change in America, and coins from this era reflect both history and artistry. The Washington Quarter series had long been established, and Philadelphia strikes without a mint mark were produced in smaller quantities compared to other issues, making them rare. This coin has survived over 50 years, developing unique dark green spotting on the obverse, a feature that tells collectors It is genuine, authentic, and has a story etched in every detail. Coins like this connect us to the past in a way that is tangible, immediate, and deeply valuable. What sets this 1970 quarter apart is the dark green spotting on its obverse side, combined with its almost very fine condition. These unique spots are not flaws. They are a mark of individuality, authenticity, and natural aging, giving the coin an identity all its own. The absence of a mint mark makes it even rarer, and the preserved details of George Washington's portrait and the eagle on the reverse make it an extraordinary collectible. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of living history, a small treasure that tells stories of decades past and commands admiration from any serious collector. The rarity of the 1970 Washington quarter without a mint mark, featuring dark green spots in almost very fine condition, is astonishing. Collectors know that coins of this caliber appear only rarely, and when they do, they generate fierce demand. This coin is more than a collectible. It is a status symbol, a piece of history, and a tangible proof of prestige for its owner. Serious collectors recognize its value instantly, and the competition to acquire such rare pieces is intense. Owning it places you among an elite circle of numismatic enthusiasts who understand true rarity. Now, prepare to be amazed. This ultra-rare 1970 Washington quarter without a mint mark, with dark green spots on the obverse and almost very fine condition, is currently valued at $125,000. Yes, this is the absolutely current market value. Holding this coin is like holding a treasure chest in your hands, a rare, living artifact whose significance, prestige, and monetary value continue to grow every single day. This is not just a coin, it is a jewel of history, rarity, and collector passion, all in one compact masterpiece. For those seeking to add a coin of this magnitude to their collection, careful verification and research are essential. Always consult professional numismatists. Inspect the dark green spots and preserved details closely, and understand the historical and collectible significance of such a piece. Coins like this are rare treasures that elevate a collection to legendary status. Patience, timing, and a keen understanding of the market are key to securing such extraordinary coins. In conclusion, the 1970 Washington quarter without a mint mark, featuring dark green spots on the obverse and almost very fine condition, is more than a coin. It is a rare treasure, a piece of living history, and the perfect capstone to our ultimate Washington quarter countdown. Its rarity, unique character, and current market value make it a crown jewel in any serious collector's collection. On our channel, you can trust that every coin we feature is fully researched, authentic, and updated daily with the latest market trends. With this coin, our journey reaches its climax, but the thrill of discovering treasures like this never ends.